Before I was connected to Foster Forward, I would say my life was very like chaotic and all over the place. I didn't really have like a direct path.
I grew up in foster care. I was in and out of the group homes, in and out of shelters at 18, in and out of the psych ward.
Because I was going through a lot mentally, and I was feeling really overwhelmed.
Just like living day by day was like hell, and I just felt like it was never gonna end.
It was hard. It was really hard. It was like the toughest time of my life because I felt like I had nobody. I was alone.
So, aging out of the foster care system is something that can be very hard for people to experience. In our state, that can be anywhere from the ages of 18 to 21. So, I think a lot of people, when they put themselves in their shoes and remember where they were at that time, there's just the world is filled with so many questions, and you really have no idea where to start.
You know, we have these clients for really a short amount of time for their young adulthood, and it's our job as case managers to really get them to where they need to go so they can prosper and be successful people. So what I try to do is explicitly share what we have. Foster Forward has a GED program and a food pantry and a place to do your laundry and get a hot meal and to work on your next career choice and connect you with financial opportunities. So a constant theme is that they don't know how much help they can actually have. And that's where the awesome case managers at Foster Forward come in to really connect the dots and connect them to these resources that can really set them up for success in the future.
When I think about the last year and the work that we've done to deepen our authentic engagement with young people, filling positions on staff with young people with lived experience, and how much that makes a difference for how we as an organization show up for those we serve. When young people walk in and someone like Sylvia is able to greet them and walk them through a crisis assessment, it's a time that they're at their most vulnerable, and having someone else who's walked in their shoes before sensitively lead them through that process, it's powerful.
My life before Foster Forward was a little chaotic, you know, but I love my job and I love seeing the transformation, from day one to the day that they move into their apartment or wherever they go. It's just a beautiful transformation to see, and I'm so thankful that all the youth that I work with allow me to be with them on their journey.
I think a big difference with Foster Forward is our ability to recognize that we don't have to stick to firm case plans and protocols, that our plans are youth-driven and individualized. I think we do an amazing job of supporting youth, but also empowering youth to kind of decide where they are, where they want to be.
I can say that I would have never done it without Foster Forward. Before starting to truly become like a part of Foster Forward, I was struggling to become a nurse, and now I am a nurse because of the whole Foster Forward team.
I was lucky enough to get a unit, and I came back from flight attendant training for 3 weeks, and my whole entire apartment was furnished. Like, I'm talking new bedroom sets, couches, dining room, towels. Like, I had food in my fridge before I even was moved into the apartment. Like, I had everything just set up for me, and that was just such a amazing experience and a push for me to just go harder. Like, this is reality. This is my reality now. Like, this is my home. This is where I get to call mine. And then kind of one of those moments, pinch me. Am I dreaming? It was unbelievable. So yeah, that was just a big moment for me, and it was definitely made this year. Well, definitely made my life for real.
Honestly, for me, it was, I don't have a word for it, but it just made me want to give back to people. So the work that I do now is peer work. I work in the community, literally doing healing circles for women in the community. So I just want to take everything that I've been through and make it into something so that I can share it with others. Things do get better. I do have a testimony. Everyone has got a bad story, but it's what you make of your story. So I think it's really that, just making something of my story. And that's what I feel like I'm able to do today because of Foster Forward, because of the training they provided me with, because of the housing assistance.
And out of all accomplishments, I would say being invited to the White House this year for the closing event of Foster Care Awareness Month. The awe of being in the White House, that is a moment I will never forget.
I'm proud of being able to, like, having Foster Forward there for me, supporting me, being there for everything I needed. Like, even if I just needed someone to talk to, like, I could come in there crying and, like, there would be somebody, like, right there for me. You know, it's more like of, like, a family. I felt like I had more of a family.
When life is life and you have people to go to, like, when I tell you Lindsay's always a call away, Lindsay's a call away. Like, whatever I'm going through, if I just feel like it's too much, I'll call you and you'll just have, like, answers.
I want them to know that this program has to go on forever for everyone that needs support, because it's helped me in ways that I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't probably have finished my goal. I probably wouldn't finish school. I'd probably be homeless. I don't know. It's a lot of probabilities, but all that went out the window when I truly became a part of Foster Forward.
I just wanted to say that Foster Forward is the best program ever, and I want to thank everybody in the program that helped me, like Scott, Lisa, Sylvia, like every worker in that building is just dedicated to what they do, and they do everything in their power to help them.
It takes a village to raise a child, and a lot of times youth in foster care lose so many connections, and being able to pour into a youth and provide them with love, support, encouragement, all of those things, they may seem small to you, but they're big to that youth. And that's why it's important to support Foster Forward any way that you can, because your support is the reason that we do what we do every day.
Because it really shapes kids tomorrow. Like, it gives them hope. And I feel like it's very important for people to support Foster Forward because it's just like, it really gives kids that future, that structure that they need. And I feel like that's very important, because without that, like, you feel lost. You don't know what tomorrow, like, will bring. You just kind of like, you're alive, but you're not living. And that's how I was feeling before I found Foster Forward. So I just feel like it's very important, because it really gives kids something to look forward to. And it's like, and it even gets to the point sometimes it gives them something to live for.
We've been asking our young people to share what life was like before Foster Forward, and to reflect a little bit about what life has been since they have come to Foster Forward. And when I started, it wasn't called Foster Forward. We were the Rhode Island Foster Parents Association. And my life before that did not have the meaning that it has today. The last 21 years have been magical. It's truly my life's work. I'm grateful every day to our board and our staff and all of our partners in the community to just have the opportunity to do something that I love, that means so much to me, and making a difference in the world. And I'm so proud of that. And I'm so proud of everyone at Foster Forward and everything that we do.